What's up, you guys? K-Mac here to do another Tophia video. I already watched a lot of this one, and just right off the bat, I apologize for the audio. Right now I'm outside. I not only didn't get my garden, but I also don't have my headset working right now because the battery is dead on it somehow. So while that's charging, I'll have to use the laptop microphone, which will pick up more of the background noise like the cars you guys are hearing and stuff, but there ain't really shit I can do about that right now. So anyway, shout out to the usuals, shout out to Heinz Bug. I was just watching one of your videos today, or earlier today rather. Shout out to Santoki, shout out to Tophia Archive. I already watched this one actually, like when I woke up. I woke up really early, went back I was awoken really early by a scam phone caller. The morons thought that I would be resetting my password at 3 in the morning in the country I'm actually in, or whatever the fuck time it was. I don't know. They didn't realize, maybe this guy's not in the country, and this would be a really weird time for a password reset because he's sleeping. So it was just, and I have a 2-year associates in cybersecurity, so it's just like the most obvious shit, and the motherfucker just woke me up. That's the most annoying part. He fucking called where it's 5 a.m. here. So shout out to Tophia Archive. I watched your video after that when I was falling back asleep. And then shout out to Vocal. And then shout out to Freddy. Shout out to Sung Jing. And shout out to Scott Lee Puff. Scoot Lee Puff. Still not sure. Anyway, let's go. This one's crazy. Tophia says some really, really weird, gross shit in this one. I honestly wish I had the headphones just so other people couldn't hear her, because she's so fucking weird and off-putting that other people listening will be.
I'll exercise my right to tell you to shut the fuck up.
You're more weird.
Just because I look this size does not mean I'm eating large amounts of food. I never said I.
Okay, it actually mathematically.
Why would I want to know what business I do in the bathroom? I get a wipe because I didn't poop. Like, people are clean noses. Obviously, I get a wipe because I didn't poop.
Subscribe if you enjoy it.
As a guy, hearing that from a woman is kind of gross. Also, it doesn't sound correct. Sounds like the wrong thing to do. If you're a female, I feel like that's the person. Whatever.
Yes, I did. I got Raising Cane's. I had to. The cane sauce is good.
She had to, you guys. The cane sauce is just too good. She had to get it. Raisin. What is that? I don't even know what the fuck it is. Wait, did she just say she got a ring pop?
The cane sauce.
Once again, we're back to middle school, guys. Did she say ring pop? Because I honestly stopped eating those in elementary school.
Good.
You look like a child eating one.
I got a ring pop.
Oh my god, I hope she didn't say ring pop. I hope she said ring, something like whatever.
Okay.
Ring pop would be so embarrassing. Hope she said something else. Something else pop. I don't know. Soda pop, I don't know. Whatever else. Not ring pop. Middle school crap. Wouldn't be surprising.
How's that going?
I don't know. How is it? We're not the ones eating it, you fucking daft cow. What are you talking about? What? What is she talking? Is she even saying words?
This needs to get out of the way.
What? You guys, what is she even saying? I honestly have no idea what she's saying right now. If she's actually saying something to the camera, just like making noises.
Just so I have room.
What?
But I have no. Okay.
You guys, I seriously have no idea if she made any word. If she made a single word.
There's a hair.
Formed a single word.
So I might be just opened it too.
What? She's hair in her food?
I haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten dinner.
Since when? You haven't eaten anything since when? Like a week ago? I don't think so. Also, what a disgusting shirt. A Chucky shirt with all 7 days of the week. So like, not only is it a terrible shirt, but graphically it must look horrible because here's 6 of them, right? So then one of the one of the rows just has like an extra one. Like it's not even centered. So like, okay, you guys, here's what I mean by that. Like, if there's 3 on top, right? If you go like, oh fuck, I can't even show you guys in it. But basically, there should be 4 like that, and the 3 on top should be more like that. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So that the 3 are on top of the black lines. That's what I mean. That they're centered that way. Instead, this is like the ugliest shirt ever made. This might be the ugliest shirt ever made that she's ever worn. This is horrendous to look at.
You don't see my mother? You know what's crazy?
The fact that it's a 7-day shirt, but it's lined up still in 3 columns is just amazing. What was that? What was that? Fucking... What was that? Hand gesture?
You know what's crazy? People have a hard time listening.
People have a hard time listening. Well, you just started the stream. You literally just started the stream, so if they didn't watch your last stream, they wouldn't have.
When I said that me and my mom are having a barbecue for my brother's birthday, and I'm going to see my mom then, I don't know why people just don't listen.
Because I don't believe you.
Not only that, I am going to see my mom tomorrow.
Okay, why? For you, there's always got to be a why.
Both have to.
Oh, there you go. They both need to go to like SSI. Go get Social Security. They both need to go get money from somewhere. It's the only fucking reason Tophia would go see her. They need money.
Because we're both going to do something.
Yeah, get money.
So.
Go beg somewhere and get some money from some sort of organization or something, or SSDI for her mom or something. I don't know.
Can I get a refund? Because I refunded a Temu item.
She'll get a refund for a whole $2, you guys. I bet that Temu item will cost you a lot, Tophia. I bet that refund's gonna change things. You're gonna turn things around. Like, Calvin got a job at McDonald's.
I don't have to return the item either.
Grandma, no.
I can request a refund and not have to return the item. Because I thought...
Okay, people who do that are disgusting. There was a girl on Caleb Hammer who was proud that she would order shit from Amazon and then return it after using it once. And Amazon started cracking down hard on those people. And in my opinion, that is a form of fraud. And you're disgusting if you do it. If you're someone that buys something, uses it, and then returns it to get all your money back, knowing that you're not going to have to give the item back, you're a fucking scam artist.
That was a jersey, but it's printed on. It's not an actual jersey. Really thanks. Why is the case us? I don't know why I'm chewing on the side.
Like, you returned it knowing that you get to keep it because it's customized. That's so it's such a grimy. You guys, I didn't even run these scams when I was like using dope. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like how grimy some of this shit is. I didn't do half of the shit that her and her mom do when I was fucking using. Like that thing under the vending machines. First of all, it was genius to me, honestly. Like as someone that used to use, like, holy shit, I probably could have found like fucking $50 under a couple vending machines.
I never got coleslaw. Rapping and saving for house, first of all.
Like, even I didn't do this shit. You guys know what I mean? Like, even I wasn't ordering shit off Amazon, returning it, and then turn around and sit. You know? Like,
you start exercising, that's a good idea. I'll exercise my right to tell you to shut the fuck up. Thank you.
You're the one that's been talking about exercise, about how you walk, about how you burn all these calories, so now you're just telling us to shut the fuck up when we ask about it?
I exercise my rights. How's that for exercising?
Not very good. You didn't really get very much. You didn't burn very many calories saying shut the fuck up.
This is crazy. Oh, and that's one thing I want to talk about.
You're also, you think you're super funny. Like, she's like smiling at how she thought that was like the smartest thing she's ever said in her life. Look at her.
Y'all be proving Samara's point. When you make videos arguing about fat phobia, you prove
what
your fat phobia.
What are you talking about? Videos? Tophia, who is making a video about fat phobia in 2026?
Why are we having this discourse about whether or not Cheesecake Factory's menu is fat phobic? It's fat phobic.
Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory. Their menu is fat phobic. I just want to make sure I heard this correctly. Cheesecake Factory, the place where you go and like each dish is like 1,200 calories, is fat phobic. Okay, let's hear how this one
We're
gets.
sitting here.
Let's hear how this story begins and how this story ends. I'm assuming it ends with her trailing off topic into something else and totally forgetting this whole conversation she's having right now.
Force, and people are being like, it's not that, it's so fat. You guys are complaining, it's not even that deep. Healthy does not equate to being skinny. You purposely missed the point that she was saying because you don't like fat people.
What are you talking about? What does this have to do with
because healthy
Cheesecake
does not
Factory?
equate to being skinny. Why are we equating being skinny to being healthy when there are people that are anorexic? Does that mean they're healthy?
Oh my god, you claimed that you guys, I fucking hate her right now. I honestly wouldn't be upset if she walked outside and got hit by a fucking bus. She was just the other day complaining that she was anorexic and that she was bulimic and she had all these eating disorders, and now she's saying, well, what about anorexic people, not including herself, because we all know she was never anorexic. Tophia's too fucking selfish and too much of a narcissist to ever harm herself by skipping a meal. This chick has never skipped a fucking meal in her life, okay? In her fucking life. Get out of here.
And fat phobia affects skinny people too, because fat phobia literally affects people that are skinny.
How? All you said was fat phobia affects skinny people too, and then you said because fat phobia literally affects people that are skinny. Well, how does it? Tell us how. You can't just say the same thing twice. You can't just say, well, oh my god, this is the worst I'm snipping this, you guys, because if I put a thumbnail on it, this is the fucking thumbnail right here. I'm actually gonna make this the thumbnail. This is gonna be epic. This is the first time I have a Tophia thumbnail. What a fucking epic shot to freeze on. Like, this is the fucking one eye open, like, amazing.
Skinny does not equate to being healthy.
No, it
so
doesn't.
There are many called
Ever
skinny
said
dishes with healthy food items.
For people who want to be skinny, skinny can be... Okay, the same way you're arguing that overweight can be healthy, so can skinny. You're just taking it to the extreme, just like morbidly obese is to the extreme. Anorexia is all the way to the extreme left. Morbid obesity is all the way to the extreme right. You're morbidly obese, Tophia. Horseshoe theory. Both are unhealthy. Are we on the same page? Everyone with functioning brains? So not Tophia, but everyone else. We're all on the same page, right? God, this one's gonna take fucking forever.
But that makes sense.
Already.
It's not because the name is skinny. Because the people were arguing with me in the comments, like, what about skinny jeans? But this is
it clearly is about the word, because you brought it up that the word doesn't mean healthy. You wouldn't have focused on that if it's not about the word skinny. It's obviously about the word skinny, and you don't like hearing that, because you're nothing near skinny. You're shaped like a fucking fridge, okay?
Delicious.
You're shaped like a fucking refrigerator box, alright? You fucking see an hourglass shadow when the sun hits you on the wall. We see a fucking fridge, okay?
Food options.
See a fucking NFL line.
Where are you equating being skinny to being healthy? Being skinny does not necessarily mean you're healthy.
No, but morbidly obese absolutely means you're not healthy. Being skinny doesn't necessarily mean healthy, but morbid obesity absolutely means unhealthy. And you can't argue anything about that. You could argue, oh, maybe someone who's a little chubby is still healthy. You cannot argue morbid obesity is healthy. And you're morbidly obese, Tophia. You weigh a fuck ton for how tall you claim to be.
Delicious that has healthier food options. You could have named it something else. Where are you equating being skinny to being healthy?
It's clearly about the word skinny, but for somehow skinny jeans is acceptable and not fat phobic. I guess because they've existed longer than Tophia's ability to bitch on the internet. Whereas Cheesecake Factory just did this.
Look at her.
Now that she has a platform.
She's not fat. She's not overweight. Can we acknowledge that being skinny is not healthy? Yes, we should.
Being skinny is not... Can we acknowledge... She just said, can we acknowledge that being skinny is not healthy? No, we can't acknowledge that because you can be skinny and healthy. You're talking about the extreme end once again.
It looks like she's tired. Do you know that anorexic people are tired? That's
oh my god. You claim to be anorexic, so you should know all this. Tell us all.
Because they don't eat.
They. You guys see... this is why I'm pausing so much. The word they. You guys remember my past few videos where I've called Tophia one of the worst people in the world because she pretended like she had an eating disorder while there's all these real people actually suffering from anorexia and bulimia who are like really suffering, like killing themselves suffering. They. Not we. Tophia didn't have a fucking eating disorder. Her only eating disorder is not being able to keep her fucking mouth closed.
She
Fucking
looks sick.
lying twat you are.
To be making fun of that because at the end of the day, she needs help. We're not going to acknowledge that.
I don't know, Tophia. You claimed that you used to be anorexic and bulimic, so you should know the solution to this. You should know that she needs therapy, and you should be able to tell her where to go.
And if something's going to happen to her, she is not going to be here, and then people are going to say, well, we wish we would have got her help sooner. People have been telling you, you don't want to listen. And then when you want to help somebody, it's too late. You wait till it's too late.
About?
No, she doesn't. Where does she look healthier than me?
Everywhere.
She literally looks like she's dying. Have you not seen recent photos? She looks like a
Tophia, you look like a fucking refrigerator.
She looks like a character. Her face is droopy and tired because she's not eating. She's anorexic. You can see almost all the...
What balls you have to call someone else anorexic? Like, when you claimed that you were anorexic, even though you are morbidly obese. Unbelievable.
That's crazy. That's not being rude. That's just basically describing what she looks like. She literally looks like...
That is, here's me describing you. I'm not being rude. You look like a fucking caveman. You have a beard. Your hair looks like you haven't washed it in 4 weeks. You look like you live in the fucking desert, which you do. You have the ugliest shirt on I've ever seen. You have no idea how to fucking place your camera because, once again, the top quarter of the shot is empty. The middle is your disgusting face and chest. Your arms are literally the size of your neck and thigh. Probably not your thigh, and you have a gigantic, gross pimple on your face. Oh, and you're morbidly obese. You guys, I'm just describing her. I'm not being mean or anything. I'm just telling you what she looks like, you know? I'm not being an asshole. She's just a morbidly obese, ugly, disgusting ogre. Like, what?
That's
not being rude.
Basically how I describe it.
That's just basically how you describe it.
It's not
whatever, you guys.
It's not skinny shaming when it's pushing unhealthy habits.
So when someone, but fat shaming when they try and push you into eating healthy, fat shaming, that's fat shaming, right? Okay.
Considering the fact that
she's so fucking inconsistent. She can't even keep the rules of her own life consistent inside of her own head. She's such a virtue signaler. She's forgotten already that she's claimed to be anorexic. She's forgotten already that anytime someone says something about being healthier when you're overweight, she claims it's fatphobic, even though right now she's saying the total opposite of that. She can't even keep her own paranoid, delusional world consistent for herself. So
why are we saying that it's okay to push unhealthy habits?
Yeah, that's a great question, Tophia. Why are we saying it's okay to eat like a fucking pig? Stuff your fucking mouth on camera with fast food and pretend like it's healthy. You know, why would we pretend? Tophia, why are you pretending like this is healthy? Why don't you go stuff your face with a fucking salad?
They're not flawed. If you think, think whatever you want to think. I don't really care.
You clearly have fucked up, like, heart problems because you've already had to have heart surgery in your life and you're only 32.
Here we are being fatphobic. And talking about how a food menu...
all of a sudden it's fatphobic, but it's not skinny phobic. Okay.
It's not fatphobic. But they're still fatphobic. Why do skinny people feel attacked all the time?
Trust me, we don't. When I was skinny and in good shape, trust me, I didn't feel attacked. I feel attacked a little bit now, and I'm a little bit overweight. Notice it.
Some people help. If you can visibly see
you're
someone sick, like
she's just stupid. I don't know what
else. And if you can sit here and say she's not sick, then you are a part of the problem. I hope none of your friends are like Ariana Grande. Because first of all,
she's talking about Ariana Grande, I guess.
You would let their health deteriorate so bad.
Again, I've talked about this. I knew people that were anorexic and bulimic who I knew were getting help. Like, they needed help for it, and I knew that, so... which is why it's so insulting when she claims that she was anorexic and bulimic. She's such a fucking liar. She totally forgot that she claimed that 2 videos ago.
Telling somebody, you're sitting here telling, oh, your health is bad. My health is not bad. But someone...
Your health is horrible. You're homeless and you're morbidly obese. There's literally, not a lower category of unhealthy in the United States than homeless and morbidly obese. Maybe, I guess, if you also were using a needle. That you know what I mean? Maybe if you were also injecting heroin and sharing needles, I might put you in. There's one level underneath you. That's morbidly obese, homeless, and sharing needles. You know, there we go. There's one step of unhealthy below you.
Imagine comparing her health to mine. Look.
Yeah, imagine comparing the health of a celebrity superstar who gets personal trainers, a personal chef, and anything they want all day to a morbidly obese, homeless woman stuffing her face with fast food on her camera. Why would you bother comparing who's healthy? We all know who's healthy.
You got James Bola out there eating meals for a family of 19. Or
oh, shut the fuck up. You eat meals for a family of 4.
The amount of food that he bought 10 big breakfasts and 10 sandwiches. That's like, you could feed 20 people. And
yeah, you drink like a gallon of soda a day. You could kill 10 people with that.
Pizzas. And he eats that in one sitting. He literally eats most of that.
Isn't he like a power? People that I've seen do that are like power lifters. Like I knew this guy. He turned into a power lifter. He was really sick in high school. He got meningitis. Before that, he was a big guy too. And then he got meningitis. He was super sick. And then the last time I saw him on Facebook, he was like a fucking enormous power lifter. And the only people I've ever seen eat like that were insane weightlifters who were probably on gear also.
We have people out here eating actual butter. And I'm not talking about the girl that made the fake butter.
Tophia, we've seen your videos of you cooking using
butter.
Make sure you put a huge amount of salted butter in here, you guys. Hey, you guys, make sure you use a tablespoon of salted butter. You guys make sure you use half a cup of salted butter. You guys make sure you use 2 cups of salted butter. You guys make sure you take the whole box of salted butter, all 4 sticks, and you dump it in there all at the same time. That's how Tophia cooks. There's so many videos of you fucking talking about that shit. Like, come on, are you kidding me? There's so many videos of you cooking, like, here, dump all this fucking butter in there before you start. It's so fucking funny.
A lot of these mukbangers shouldn't be making large mukbangs like that. You got them having a whole platter of crabs, not just one platter.
Sophia, you have tried mukbangs. You just failed at them. That's hilarious. She's so salty now. She's going after mukbangers because when she's tried it, it didn't work. People don't want to watch her stuff her face. They want to watch, like, good-looking people stuff their face.
From another country, from Malaysia, that ate a lot of food on live. She would do mukbangs. She would go live, she would do mukbangs. She would eat large amounts of food. Some of these people can because they have a fast metabolism.
Okay, so first of all, nobody has a fast metabolism where you can burn 4,000 calories in a day sitting on your ass doing nothing. Maybe when you're a kid and you're growing, right? See, Tophia has no frame of reference except middle and high school, so she has no idea. When you're a child and you're growing, you need a lot of calories because your growth plates are fusing, your muscles are elongating, they're creating new muscles, your blood cells are growing, they're creating new muscles, you need more blood cells, your blood's a little bit thicker. I could go into biology, into deeper biology of this. I just don't. Biology is not my specialty if we're talking about sciences. Excuse me. But when you're your age and my age, like when I now eat, 2,500 calories a day instead of the 2,000 I should, I gained a pound or 2 over a month or 2. And Tophia, you eat look at you. I mean, Tophia, legitimately look in the mirror and step on a scale. Last time I stepped on a scale, I weighed 181. And I'm 5'11". That's overweight for me. 173 is where I should be at, or 168 really. And I'm aware of this, you guys. Like, I'm aware I'm overweight. Nobody has that fast of a metabolism where they can burn 4,000 calories in a day. What Tophia doesn't realize, and I do because I've spent time in those areas, is that a lot of what those people eat are fucking vegetables. Like, my wife eats so much, but most of it's, like, vegetables. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just crazy to me. It's like, how are you eating all day? It's like, well, it's because there's no fucking calories in it. Not that there's none, but you know what I mean? Like, eating, like, this fast food that Tophia is stuffing her face with versus, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something overseas, like curry or, like, a papaya salad or something. You guys know what I mean? Like,
so one person could eat all that food and still not gain weight. But then it's still unhealthy eating habits because you're promoting that to other people. Other people see you eating these large amounts of food and see you making all this money and they just...
Well, I just saw you stuff your face with fast food and you're not even done yet and you're promoting that right now. Literally, you're promoting what you're... This is what I'm talking about, you guys. She's such a fucking huge hypocrite. She's literally down... She's dumping on people for eating on stream when she's in the middle of eating on her stream.
You have feeders. You have the ones that pay people. You have people pay.
She doesn't think that people are doing that to her. Oh my god, what another horrendous picture I'm gonna fucking snip. Dude, this is fucking gold so far. Holy shit, I gotta make sure I save this last one though. Oh yeah, we're saving this. Tophia thumbnail 1. And this one's gonna be Tophia thumbnail dose, okay? Yeah, I know it doesn't exist. I'm trying to create it, you stupid ass Windows 11. I hate Windows 11, you guys. I really despise it. Great. Snip! Perfecto. The 2 thumbs up. Oh my god, this is it, you guys. This is it. The 2 thumbs up. That's better. How could I possibly have thought the last one was superior? She literally has both of her thumbs up. Like, how do you top that? You know what I mean? It's amazing. Sorry, I know this stream. This video is gonna be long.
People sent me a bunch of food on
Not
DoorDash. They expected
intentional.
me not to eat it, and I ate all the food. I remember one time someone ordered 5.
They trolled you by proving that you're fat. They sent me all this DoorDash food thinking I wasn't gonna eat all of it. Well, I sure proved them wrong. I ate 8,000 fucking calories, okay? I ate every fucking drop of soda they sent me, alright?
Whoppers.
It's inside of my
I
body.
remember they ordered fries, and I ate a Whopper to my mom, a Whopper to my brother, and I ate a Whopper. That was
It's
like,
free.
you expect me to take food and throw it in the trash and waste it?
Nobody expect. Tophia, I don't expect you to throw a fucking scrap of food in the trash unless it's a vegetable.
You must think I'm crazy. I'm not gonna take no food and throw it in the trash and waste it.
Dude, nobody
That's
thought
food.
that.
There's
Nobody thought that at all. You're proving their point.
Well, I don't have that.
Actually.
They don't have food. But
Yeah,
there's-
no
but,
shit.
well,
You're homeless.
actually,
It's crazy that you
I don't
have
know. We
food.
saved the other ones because I think it was 6.
You
Or it
saved
might
the
have been
other.
5.
We don't know.
You could have that for lunch.
Well, we saved
I
them.
saved it because I
I
had
just
it
said
for
I
lunch.
would never
I couldn't
do
have a
it.
burger for lunch. It was late at night. Sorry, I was. It was late at night, so who was I going to give it to? So you got a burger for lunch. You know
Well,
what?
you already just said you gave
Because
2
when I
away,
come
so
on
you
here,
would have
it's
given them
dinner
away
time. First
then.
of all, I don't eat butter with frosting. When you say I'm complaining about butter with frosting, just because I look this size does not mean I'm eating large amounts of food.
Yes, it actually mathematically and biologically does. It actually does. Like, it does mean that. It really, like, there's a little thing called math and science and biology, and it literally means you're eating more calories than you're burning. It does mean that you're eating a large amount of food. Or it means you're eating a large amount of food relative to your activity levels, would be a better way to
Here's the
say it.
thing. You gotta stop thinking that people that are overweight are unhealthy. Some people have diseases, I don't, where they can't lose weight. Especially if you're
Some people have a disease where they can't lose weight. I don't. But, you know, if you're one of those people, it's
there are
excusable.
antidepressants make you gain a lot of weight.
But you're not on them. She keeps saying, "Oh, that was gross of me. I gotta wipe that off." Even if I'm in a fucking cement stairwell that goes like 12 stories down, I actually have I have a fucking paper towel. I'll take care of that. I'm sorry, guys. That was gross of me. I apologize for it. Though. I cleaned it up so no one else has to. Yeah, I had something stuck in my throat there. But anyway, she's talking about antidepressants making you gain weight as if that's happened to her. It's one of her main excuses for not taking them. Tophia, listen, that's the last side effect you gotta worry about, I promise you.
Some
You're not gonna gain any weight.
Make you gain weight. People have lymphedema. That is weight gain. Some people have PCOS.
You're gonna have lymphedema.
PCOS is weight gain. Like people.
PCOS.
If
I don't
you
remember
look-
what PCOS stands for.
They
I'm
can
not
be
gonna
different
look
ways.
it
That was cute. If you look at Selena Gomez, she looks skinny and she looks fat because she gains weight all of a sudden, and then she looks skinny all of a sudden.
What is she
For you
talking
to sit there and say because I look this way means that I eat large amounts of food, well, I don't eat.
It does mean it. It just mathematically means it. Or it means you do so little all day that the tiny amount of food that you do eat is still more than you're burning, which is fucking crazy.
Eat a lot of food.
Like, again, I know my diet is over 9, you know, like, is bad.
I know, right? I'm not even here all day, so how do I eat food all day?
That's a great question, and you figure it out somehow. I don't know. Or what you eat is just so bad. Like,
I ate one of those little pizzas for lunch and for dinner.
she ate you guys, you guys, I can't even figure out where I would even get these calories. I mean, for breakfast, all I had was like a breakfast sandwich, you know, like a huge unhealthy breakfast sandwich from like McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. And for lunch, I just had an entire Totino's pizza.
This is what I'm eating. Yesterday for dinner.
And for dinner, I'm eating all this fast food and fries and this gigantic soft drink.
Dinner. That's
I'm sorry, guys. This video is gonna be so long because I keep pausing, but
the thing I was gonna
these
eat
are
dinner.
bangers, Tophia.
really look like you can
This is so fucking funny. And we haven't even got to the gross parts yet.
I really don't
We're
care
talking about her
bad. Because at the end of the day, I don't calorie count because I eat less than 2,000 calories a day, so which is not good. It's not good. You're just supposed to eat 2,000
Okay, you guys,
calories a day.
I know this might get me demonetized or something. If I ever get monetized on this channel, but this is my response to Tophia. Okay, so we're gonna rewind this so that it all flows together. All right, we're gonna rewind it here. Just gonna make sure that I really want to make sure that this flows because I don't edit my videos or anything. I want to make sure this works. Okay, great. Okay, so say that again, Tophia.
End of the day, I don't calorie count because I eat less than 2,000 calories a day, so.
There you go. That's my response to you, Tophia.
Which is not good. It's not good. You're supposed to eat 2,000 calories a day.
You're not supposed to. It's just a recommended amount. Everyone's different depending on your height, body, composition.
You know what I mean? If it's less,
She would know that if she knew anything about anything about anything. You know it's different from person
How
to
many times do you well, it depends. I have to get bananas. I eat bananas. I like bananas a lot. For potassium,
Guys, I can't make the joke.
grapes. I
Why
might
is
eat
it
a lot of
fucking
grapes because
like?
grapes are bad for your stomach.
Why does it always do this? I hate it. I'm sorry. She just talked about eating a lot of bananas. I can't.
So I don't eat a lot of grapes. They're not good.
It'd be horrible
Eat a lot
if
of grapes. My favorite vegetables are green beans. I love green beans. Corn is one of my favorites too, but mostly green beans. Fruit, tomato with salt. I like tomatoes with salt. What is home training is tea because, first of all, literally, that sounds like you're calling me an animal. Why would you even say that to someone no home training? I'm not an animal. I don't need home training. Thank you. I'm saying how it is. That's like me saying you don't go outside and use the restroom. You don't go to the bathroom and use the restroom properly. Some type of dog.
Yes, some people. Hang on, I have to pause this. This is so.
No.
I'm like losing topic of this because someone else is so stupid. Sorry, guys. Some people just really don't understand science. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
People eat.
That's what I was like. It was like some Tophia level. Like,
first of all, we don't know what someone's childhood was like growing up. We don't know what people
yeah,
like.
of course we're off the topic as she stuffs her.
To sit here and tell someone something, first of all, some people didn't have home training. I have my parents thankfully I have both my mom and my dad. Some people don't.
You don't have home training? What are we talking about? A dog and a cat? Home training? What the fuck is home training? You don't. What? It's not called. You guys. What? Where are we? Is this a puppy mill?
Have their mom or their dad. Some people were in and out of foster homes. Some people never grew up without any parents or foster system. They grew up in the streets. They were homeless since they were teenagers in the streets.
What? What does this have to do with you? You just said this wasn't you. So what?
They had to be raised by the streets. To talk to someone disrespectfully is so rude. You don't like the way someone's eating, then you could just easily leave. But for me,
you talk to people so disrespectfully. Are you fucking kidding me? You shit on 9 to 5 workers all the time. You just shat on everyone you think doesn't agree with you on dieting. You fucking just claimed that you eat less than 2,000 calories. Like, shut up.
Oh, I need to act like a civilized animal.
Like a civilized animal? You guys, Tophia's are you serious? She's describing being trained like a dog or an animal, like she needed to be housebroken. What planet are we on? Am I on the same planet as you guys? That's just called growing up. You know, I stopped crapping my pants at 4 because I started using the toilet. Like, what are we talking about here? I don't understand. It's not because they trained me like a dog. You grow up as a human. You guys, this is crazy.
It makes me think. It's just so crazy you have no home training. I'm not no animal. Sure,
You behave more like an animal than almost anyone I see on stream, Tophia. It's actually kind of disgusting the way you behave sometimes. You're very animalistic and very primal and like almost operate at that level.
But I had no training. You know why?
You had
I
a
could sit
full
down and
training.
eat a whole Burger King meal when I was little and not throw food everywhere.
Wow, you guys, because when she was little, she knew how to sit down and eat without throwing food. She was like the best person ever. What are we talking about? I wasn't, you guys, by the time I was going to kindergarten, I was maybe throwing like, a French fry at lunch, And that goes on into middle school. If you're just fucking around with a friend, you just like grab one of their fries and like throw it at someone. You guys know what I mean? Like I was at 5 years old. I wasn't throwing my food all over the. I knew well enough. Like I don't know anyone at that age who's still flinging shit all over the kitchen. 5 is not. That's not an impressive age to not trash a fucking kid. You guys.
Some kids were not trained like that. Some kids will go to a restaurant and throw
yeah, no shit. And some people are like you, and they're fucking squatters and lived in a house with no electricity and no running water. Like what?
I sat there and ate my whole
You
meal.
say you don't live like an animal? You lived without water or electricity in a freezing cold building. Like what?
Didn't run around. Didn't throw food everywhere.
You guys.
Again, not a lot of people have home training.
This is not true. First of all, home training is the most wild way I've ever heard someone refer to just becoming civilized and growing up. And second of all, yes, most people do have whatever she wants to. I'm not going to call it that because that's the wrong way. That's the wrong thing to say. But
what someone's background is.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys, okay, I got to move on from this. I got to. No, it's instantaneous to you guys, but I'm back.
Like this judging, it's literally judging down to.
I do remember we had just left around her hilarious.
Everywhere. Some kids were not trained like that. Some kids will go to a restaurant and throw their.
Yeah, she was talking about how kids.
I sat there and ate my whole meal. Didn't get up. Didn't run around. Didn't throw food everywhere. Again,
wow,
not a lot of people
such a special toddler.
We don't know what someone's background is. We
so
like this judging.
Yeah, literally. Did you know that like?
Judging down to everything. Oh, you don't eat properly. Oh, you don't this.
She's talking about when she was 5 years old as proof that she's like proper and has proper manners and everything. That when she was 5 years old, she knew not to throw food around. Yeah, Tophia, you're like pinkies out sophisticated as we've talked about.
You don't do this the way that we want you to do this. I'm not doing anything the way I want people to do this. I'm doing it the way that I want to do it. And if people don't like who I am as a person,
definitely not the way you want to do shit because you have no money and everything. You always talk and complain about you can't do. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't got money like that. What, you got money like that? I can't see BTS. You can see BTS. I can't see BTS. Nobody can see BTS.
I don't need people in my life like that, right?
Yeah, no, you don't need anyone.
Always complaining about something somebody does. And then you say, I'm complaining. I'm just sitting here enjoying my meal. And then people be complaining, talking about you're eating a big ass meal. What are the calories in that? Does it look like I give a fuck? Just let me enjoy my meal. Jesus Christ. Oh, you don't care about your mom because you're eating cake.
Then you can't say that you know for Tophia, you can't come on here and say, I know for a fact I'm eating less than 2,000 calories a day when you're like, I don't give a fuck how many calories this 1,000-calorie meal is.
Fuck, I wasn't gonna eat dinner. I really wasn't. Jeez.
I wasn't even gonna eat dinner. Jeez, hang on a second. And we're back for more of this ridiculously.
It wasn't back to back. So
ooh, I forgot.
I get it.
Hang on a second, guys. I'm not. God, the internet here is so bad.
But still, people just.
Like say I don't.
And then I hate the respect your elders thing because that bothers me. When old people are literally so disrespectful. How am I supposed to respect my elders when you don't even respect me? I'm not going to immediately give someone to respect that doesn't give me respect. That's not how that's going to go down. I'm not going to sit here and respect you when you don't respect me.
Good.
And I'm supposed to let you disrespect me because you're an elder? That does not make sense. And people have a right to feel disrespected. Whether you say that's not disrespect, whatever.
You're right.
People don't like the way someone's eating.
You should maybe like get off the social media if you don't want to get disrespected. Like they go hat in hand.
I eat this way because there's a reason. Do I even need to explain why I eat a certain way? No one needs to know the background of why I eat a certain way. I enjoy any time I get canes, I had to enjoy it. Because I know I don't always make money like this. I'm not always a person that's able to get canes all the time. Or treat myself when I can. Because I know
is that a type of where she got the food? Is that a restaurant? I have no idea what that is.
I have basic
Sounds like
hygiene. What are
either
you
the
talking about? I
restaurant
have
or
deodorant,
Hygiene.
I have toothpaste, body wash, shampoo, conditioner.
There's no way that Tophia, I don't believe for 2 fucking seconds. I mean, maybe recently you've been showering more, but there's no fucking way you wash your hair every day. There's no way. And I'm a guy, and I
My
can
body
honestly say,
sprays.
there's no
What
way.
are you talking about? Don't do that.
Like,
I
dude,
don't.
you were wearing Vocal pointed it out. I mean, I pointed it out too because I noticed the denim, but you pointed out how you were wearing the same shirt every other day. That's like I'll be honest, you guys, like, because I work inside and like an office and shit. Like, I wear the same pair of pants more than once because I don't get shit all over them, at my job. But if I was, let's say, working landscaping outside, I'd probably change my pants every day. As it stands, I sit at a desk all day, so my pants. I'm sorry about any noise on the microphone there. You guys kind of got caught in my head. Yeah, I mean, like, sorry, I lost track of my thoughts. It
don't
doesn't.
smell bad, so believe what you want to believe. I
Oh,
don't
I was
care.
saying that
It's
I was.
soft soap,
Yeah.
strawberry scented. I still want that strawberry smoothie. I like that one because I like the strawberry scented smell. I
Uh,
usually with the body wash. Sometimes I'll get cocoa butter because I used to like the cocoa butter.
is cocoa butter a type
But
of body
I started
wash? I thought it was like moisturizer.
getting the strawberry scent because
I
no,
don't
soft
know
soap
enough
has a
about it.
body wash. I buy the body wash, not the hand
Soft
soap. It's
soap,
soft soap body wash. It's strawberry scented. I sometimes
soft
get it
soap,
from Five
strawberry
Below.
scented body wash.
Antibacterial soap and soft soap. But why would I need antibacterial soap?
For
I
washing
don't.
your hands. And literally any other time. I mean, like, okay, technically yes, like, and I do it here too, right? It's more common here where I am, like, that they just use one soap for body wash and other stuff. Yes, you can use it, but there's a purpose, like antibacterial soap, like in the kitchen in particular, like Dawn for scrubbing greasy plates and pans, right? Like they use that shit actually. I think Dawn specifically, like for big oil spills, like for like getting oil off animals and stuff. It's so useful for that. So that's why
Really, I
you would
just
want
use
the hard
whatever
soap
soap I
for
can
cleaning.
afford. Soft soap is not that expensive. My grandma got me this soap one time when we lived in the house because I was getting rashes bad. And she gave me this it's soap for that. But I found out it might have been the carpet. We had our carpet might have had something in it that caused me
Yeah,
to
I
get a
was thinking
rash.
that
So again, here's the thing. When you talk about private areas,
Irish
let's
Freeze.
talk about this. You should not be cleaning your private area with soap.
Here's
You
Tophia to tell us about all of her OBGYN knowledge, you guys. Did you guys know that Tophia she went to school to be an OBGYN? I know we were never sure what she did with that alleged 1 semester at college, which I still don't buy. I still don't even know if she has a high school diploma. I still don't buy that she went to college even for 1 semester. I don't. I still don't buy it. That ID didn't convince me of shit. All it convinced me of is that she took classes at a college. Doesn't mean she took college classes there, and it certainly doesn't mean that she took anything of note or like that matters in any grand scheme of things. Like, dude, like I may have like fucked up after college after a year, but I got shit done. All right, I done Calc 1, 2, 3. I done physics. You know what I mean? Like okay, like the second semester is more like Animal House, it's like a 0.0, but like I still got shit done my first semester. It was just so expensive, my school.
use water.
It was
Who
over
uses
50
soap
grand a
to clean their
year.
private area? TMI. You
One of the
don't
most
use
expensive
soap. You're
buildings
going
in the
to get an
country, I would argue.
infection. Do you not know how infections work?
I'm pretty sure you do want to use soap down there, just like any guy. I won't go into too much details. I don't think I need to, but most guys clean their junk. I thought most women did too. This sounds
Look at
very
I don't know this whole internet discourse thing, and
unscientific.
I'm gonna say it. People telling you to take these dietary pills so it
Nobody's
doesn't
talking about
stink down
diet.
there.
What?
If you listen to those people, you buy that cleans your and makes it like no.
Dude, she's such a child. She can't even say the word vagina. Her and Christian. That's why I often compare her to him. She has mental illness, you guys, really, really badly. Like she's fucking crazy. She's out of her mind.
That is not. Any doctor will tell
So I
you. Any
wasted a fucking silk grub in
doctor will
this
tell you
song
because I
time
actually
with
talked to a doctor about that.
Mr.
You
Mushroom
do
Head.
not clean your area with
Sweet
soap.
spot.
You're going to get an
Hardest
infection.
platforming I've ever
You don't
engineered.
use soap down there. You use water.
Eating all those
Well,
Metroid. I
when
could
you
eat
get an
Metroid
infection,
Dread. Jesus
that's going to be on
Christ.
you. Do whatever you
Sorry,
want.
so off
Ask your
topic
doctor.
because
Your doctor.
I don't know a lot about OBG. Like I'm a dude, right? I don't go to the OBGYN unless my wife asks me to go with her, and then I just ask questions like,
I don't know. My wife might know the answers, but I'll ask them for my own benefit so that I could be more knowledgeable in the future, like as a husband, help my wife make informed decisions. Like I haven't, you know what I mean? Like women start dealing with that at a young age. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know all about that. But
Doctor will tell you.
I am pretty confident that you want to use more than water to clean your body. Any part of just your body in general. And I'm not talking about going inside there and like scrubbing around you guys. Okay, I don't know enough, right? That doesn't sound right. Sounds maybe like ocean water, you know what I mean? Like saline, something like that. I don't
Ask your
fucking
doctor.
know.
You won't be soap
Saline
again, I'll tell you that. Don't listen to me, listen to your doctor.
probably
Go
the
on.
ideal,
Don't
right?
take
Like
my
as
word
if
for
you
it.
went to swim in the
That's the
ocean.
thing. You're insinuating it stinks down there. Because people told you to wash with soap because it stinks. You listen to those stupid people and you're going to get an
But it's
infection.
because they
Do
don't
you
want it
want
to stink. Dude, nobody wants a stanky. Sophia, I'm sorry, as a guy, like I'm married now, so I don't have to deal with this, but like no guy that's single wants stanky ass pussy. You just have to say it. I'm gonna have to listen to what Vocal said
an
about this because
infection
this was a crazy stream by her. She's out of her fucking
down there?
gourd.
Because if you get an infection, it's going to
She's
hurt.
talking about how to take care of your vag. She can't even say the word vagina, yet she's trying to pretend like she's a doctor and act all clinical about this stuff. So like, yeah, Google it. Ask a doctor. You guys are gonna get infections. I can't even say the word vagina because I'm from fifth grade, but
Stop letting people
and I
tell you
laugh and I go tee when I hear that word instead of like an adult. I just say it like an adult,
that
which
your
is why I
private
have
area
clinical
shouldn't
disease,
smell. There's a
vagina, genital,
difference. What
penis.
are we not
But she
forgetting
she
that we
can't even
use the
say
restroom that
she
we
can't even say the word vagina, and we're supposed to take her advice on like health down there. Are you kidding me?
pee wash with water, not with
Hey, do you guys remember the episode where Tophia said, "I didn't wipe. Why would I bother wiping? I didn't go. I didn't take a dump." That's what she said, number two or something like that. Something even more childish than dump. So I am like making her sound more adult than she actually did in the fucking episode. But she's like, no, why would I wash my? Why would I wipe? I didn't take a shit. That's literally what she says.
soap. You're going to get an infection. You're letting people tell you because this is
Nobody's
another
letting
misogynistic
people
thing.
tell anyone anything. Women don't want their pussy to stink, just like I want the underside of my arms to smell. Tophia, I work at a fucking high school, middle school. You know how fucking bad some of those kids smell because they're just starting to get BO and they don't use deodorant? And Jesus Christ, it's insane that you have no idea how bad you have probably smelled for years in those homeless shelters because you become accustomed to the smell. But I'm telling you, like, I notice it on kids, like, when they start, it's fucking disgusting,
This is a
right?
way for men to literally, where does that even come
You
from?
can
Men.
notice
They're the
coworkers
ones
that
that
you
are
work
always
with that
making
have
videos talking
BO and
about how it
shit.
stinks down there, how you
I'm
need
not
to do
making
this,
any
how you need to
videos
do
about
that. Do
that.
is wash with water
But
and saying that it
like if
shouldn't.
but here's a like an equality question, right? Like okay, like if a woman smells bad down there or whatever, right? Like she can't force a guy to go down on her. The guy can't do that either. If a guy's dick stinks and tastes like shit, you don't have to fucking suck it. Just like if her pussy smells and tastes like bad, you don't have to eat. Like what are we talking
A way
about?
for men to
Like
literally,
men
where
have
does that
no
even come
like
from?
like
Men.
women and
They're the
men
ones that
have
are
no
always making videos
agency in this. Like, okay, just don't do it then. Like,
talking
I
about
don't
how it stinks
understand.
down there, how you need to do this, how you need to do
You
that,
don't
and
need
saying
to
that
do
it shouldn't
shit,
smell.
but
That's a normal,
I don't,
natural thing.
but no woman would want to suck a smelly dick. So, Sophia, would you want to suck someone's dick that smells terrible? That smells like BO, like they haven't showered in weeks? Would you want to suck a dick like
Why are
that?
we literally
You're
sitting
bi.
here hating on
So, Sophia, would you want to eat a stanky pussy? Like, it sounds like you're okay with it, right? Sophia sounds totally okay with it. Don't worry about it, you guys. It doesn't matter how bad you smell down there or whatever. That's just misogyny. Sophia will go down
women
on
for something that is natural and
it.
something
She's
you
so
can't
full of
control? The only thing
it.
you can do is wash with water. You
If
wash with
she
soap.
was with a woman that smelled bad down there, she would not fucking touch them. She wouldn't go near
You
them.
are asking for an
She'd be the
infection. And
worst
these are the
partner
things that people
ever.
want to talk about. People want to sit here and talk about
So
how,
she's such a
oh, you're
fucking
only doing this
hypocritical
for male
liar.
attention. Where do you think any of that came from? You letting someone cause you to get
Letting
an
where
infection
did it come
because
from?
you're afraid of being like,
You're
let's be
claiming to be bi, so what does it have to do with guys in your case, or in the case of anyone who's bisexual or gay, which is what you identify with? Now, if you're bi, you claim to be part of LGBTQ, so this it shouldn't be like the same level of issue when it's two women compared to two. Do you know what I
Be
mean? Like,
honest, right?
shouldn't they both
If
know
you
how to do
tell
that?
someone that you don't
And
use
shouldn't they
soap and you just
both
use
want
water,
neithers to
you're gonna
smell
get
the
the same
best? Like, if
reaction that
it's two
I'm.
gay guys, right? Like, two gay guys wouldn't want their gay partner to have a stinky ass dick. You know what I mean? Like, neither of them. I mean, unless they're
Getting.
gross, you
So
know?
you would just rather
Like,
cause yourself to get
so
an infection
you
because
think
you don't want
women,
to be
like,
seen.
any female viewers of mine that happen to be lesbians, let me know if you like going down on women with stanky ass
As
pussies.
uncleansly. That's not being unclean. You don't use soap down there. I'm
But
telling
again,
you. You want
I'm
an
not telling
infection,
any
you
woman
can
that
go
you
get
need
an
to smell a
infection.
certain way down there,
Hello?
to
First
look
of
a
all, that's
certain
not
way
basic
down there, like
hygiene.
whatever,
That
do
is from
whatever
a
you
man.
want.
That is literally not basic
That's
hygiene.
from
That is
a
because
man.
men
That's
told
not
women,
basic hygiene.
men went on the internet and said that it's not okay for
No, it's
it to
because
stink.
it is like, okay, we'll be real for here for a second. You can relate to misogyny in that men were allowed to be doctors before women. Like, so we didn't. So like, there's even an episode of Boardwalk Empire in the first season when it was actually still good. The first season. That's it. Uh, maybe you could argue that one of the others with Jim Rossetti, with Bobby Cannavale. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The point is, there's a whole episode in that about how in the 1920s, since all the doctors were men, they didn't really have women's health classes, and since most of the hospitals were also religious, so like they were our sister of whatever's hospital or like our father of whatever. Like they're religious places as well as hospitals back then. So it was different. So there was less or few to no women doctors in the United States for like decades. But that doesn't mean that stuff like antibiotics, penicillin, and isopropyl alcohol changed.
Stink down there. They don't know a
So
woman's body unless they're a
yeah,
doctor.
like
If you went to school and you
unless they're a
learned about a
doctor,
woman's
if it's a man, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Unless it's a doctor, and then he knows what he's talking about.
body, then sure.
Like only
But why is a man
doctors.
telling women what to do with their bodies? It's so weird.
Well,
And
like
then
you just said, because he's a doctor.
you all listen to that. You listen to a man that is literally not a doctor
What is
tell
she
you what
talking
you're
about?
supposed to
Now
do
he's
with
not
your
a
body.
doctor. But what if we're listening
You
to
listen to him, you're
Tophia?
gonna get an infection.
Oh
You're
my
listening
God.
to someone that slept with animals. They're over here trying to judge
Why does
women,
she
but the
always
next thing
say
they're
this?
sleeping with animals. I don't
What
listen to
is
nobody
wrong
that
with
sleeps with
her?
anything that walks. They will sleep with anything that walks the earth. And
For the record, if she thinks that men are the only gender that sleep with animals, you have another thing coming your way,
if you don't know, that's
Ever
why
heard of a donkey
STDs
show
exist.
in
The reason why
Tijuana?
we have STDs is because a white man slept with animals and
Of course, it's a white man, even though white people existed, centuries after the first black people, because obviously the first human beings were black. So even though white people didn't like exist for probably at least 1,000 years out of wait here since the dawn of man, and STDs existed since the dawn of man, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that a white man didn't invent or create STDs by having sex with an animal. Just going to go out on a limb here and say that these were diseases that crossed in other ways and probably had nothing to do with animal fornication, more like living in close proximity with them. It's like how Tophia thinks you got COVID from having sex with a bat. No, it spread through other transmission. Go watch. There's a great movie called Contagion. Go watch it, Tophia. Like
spread it to people.
even
And you want
Soderbergh,
me to
great
listen
movie.
to someone. Okay, you want me to take advice from someone that's not a doctor. Google is at your
It is a doctor.
fingertips. Use
Oh my
Google.
God.
That's what it's for,
I do use
right?
Google. You guys have
Sitting
seen me
here
do it
and
on
telling
this
me that
show. I
I'm
did it
wrong
earlier.
is crazy. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. If you use soap down there, no, it doesn't matter if it's going in the hole or not.
Yes, it
You're
does.
using soap down there, you're gonna get an
She
infection.
has
You're
no
not
idea what she's talking
understanding. You
about.
think soap is meant to be clean. Do you even know the chemicals that are in your soap that you were using?
You just said before that you use a soft, so whatever.
Some of y'all
She's so
ain't using
stupid.
organic soap.
How is it that I know more about like women's reproductive stuff than never mind.
Soap
I'm
is not
answering
even
that
safe.
question.
You can't even read
How do
half
I
of the
know more?
ingredients that are
Sophia,
in
the
your
answer
soap,
is I'm not Sophia.
much less let
I
alone half of
realized
the
that
ingredients that are in your
it's
toothpaste.
self
There
it's a
are harmful
self-fulfilling
ingredients in your
prophecy.
food, but you still eat it. Cancer causing chemicals in your hot dogs. Supposed human DNA in your hot dogs.
Supposed. She has no idea it's just shit that she hears. She's so fucking paranoid. She thinks there's actual human DNA in your hot dogs. Yeah, you guys, people that went missing, they actually got chopped up in the people who went missing at the hot dog factory, they're actually just part of your food now. No one went
but you
searching
still eat
for them.
that.
No one looked for their corpse.
Some
No
of
one
you
saw
guys
on
are
the
literally
camera. They got
wiping and cleaning
chopped up
yourself down there with
accidentally.
soap that has dangerous chemicals. You want to get cancer down there.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, soap originally was just lye, I'm pretty sure. Is lye is what we originally used for soap. But soap is not like a huge mixture of chemicals. Dawn, for example, like again, we use Dawn to on animals during oil spills, you guys, okay? It's safe for animals. Like on birds, like in feathers and shit. And it's because they have like certain oils that their body produces for their
And then you
feathers, like
run
overlap
and
in
use these
certain
organic
ways, and
soaps
the
because you
oil
think that's a
fucks
safer
that up,
alternative.
on top
Soap is
of
not meant to
killing
be
them
used down
in
there.
every other
You're
way.
going to get
Like
an
imagine just
infection.
walking around
I'm
dumping
not a
oil
doctor,
or
and
gasoline all
I
day.
don't need to be a doctor to know that. You
She
can
doesn't
think
need
it's
to be a
unhealthy,
doctor
you
to
can
know
think
that,
it's
you guys. Even though
unclean,
she said that if you're a doctor, you know what you're talking about.
but you are literally listening to men because
Yeah,
they
you're
judge
just
women all
listening
the
to
time.
men, you
That
guys.
came from a man. It
Came
was a
from a
video
man.
that went viral of a man literally saying that women's private areas shouldn't stink.
Wow, a
That he
viral
home.
video about stanky ass pussy. I'm sure there's no viral videos about stanky ass dick.
He shouldn't even be coming on the internet judging women like that,
Like, are
saying,
you kidding
"Oh,
me?
women's private areas shouldn't stink." I'm not
Well,
gonna listen to a man.
that's his thoughts, Tophia. And like you just said, you don't have to listen to a man. Feel free to keep your pussy as stanky as you want it to be. I'm sure that your partner will be very happy that you don't clean yourself
He
down
doesn't know what
there.
the
You
heck he's talking
fucking
about half of the time.
how can you like lecture on relationships a day before this and then today talk about how you wouldn't like you even if you had a partner, you fucking wouldn't care if your pussy stank so bad that they didn't want to go down on you anymore. A female partner like doesn't want to have sexual intercourse with you because you fucking stink so bad, but you want like that's just fucking stupid.
Most of these women last longer than men because of the dumb shit they be doing sometimes. And you think I'm gonna listen to them? Some of
What?
these men will have the impulse to stick their thing in a socket. And you want me to listen to someone who would take their private and stick it in a socket?
No,
You
I
must
don't
be
think you should listen to someone that would do that. In fact, they probably deserve a Darwin Award. That actually is Darwin Award worthy. Whether you kill yourself or not, I'm sure that would fry your dick hard enough that you can't have kids. So that's Darwin Award worthy, okay? Should you listen to a Darwin Award winner? Generally, no. Those are generally the dumbest people that have managed to take themselves out of the gene pool. But yeah, you're like one step above a Darwin Award winner. Like you essentially are out of our gene pool, almost.
out of
Like,
your
you're
mind.
close. You're close to not being. You know what I mean?
Look
Like
at
you're
Jackass,
close.
right? The
Let's look
show
at Jackass, you
Jackass.
guys.
And you want
Let's
to
look at the
tell
show Jackass, you guys. They're a good representation of the average man. People who got tasered, got shot with a 22 revolver, and had an anti-personnel claymore go off in front of them are good representations of regular men. Let's hear what she has to
me
say. By the way,
I'm
I'm a
supposed
huge fan of Jackass. I know everything about fucking all of them. Johnny Knoxville, fucking Steve
to
all of them.
listen to
Huge fan. Chris Pontius, okay. Chris Pontius is my man. I've seen the MTV Cribs episode, right, with Ryan Dunn's apartment. Who else is in it? We got Ryan Dunn, Bam Margera, but we already seen his house in People of Bam a million fucking times. And then fucking Chris Pontius living out of a van. He lives out of a
to a man that
van
would do
during like
crazy
the
stunts
height
like
of
that.
Jackass in
This
the
boy
middle
at my high
fucking
school
California.
stapled his nuts to his leg. And you
There's no okay. Well, if a guy at your high school did that, he stole it from Steve-O. Steve-O used to get up on stage and
want
do
me
that.
to
That
listen
is
to
stand,
someone
that is
who will
quote
staple
unquote
their nuts
stand
to their
up.
leg. Who just sits there and is like, so I just woke up one day and decided to
Steve-O
staple
does.
my nuts to my leg.
No,
Who
he
just does
woke up
that
one
and
day
then
and
goes to
watched
school and
Steve-O
talks
do it.
about it? That's the cool thing to do
You were just
because
talking about
everyone was
Jack. She knows
watching
that this
Jackass
is Jackass. So then what do you mean?
at
Like
that time.
where?
So they was
That's
doing
where
these
it came
stupid
from.
stunts. Someone
That wasn't
literally
even
burnt
Jackass though.
and
That was
charred their
Steve-O.
private area
His
at the bus
his
stop, and you want me to listen to someone
Steve-O
who would literally light their
his
private on fire? I
singles
can't
like
even.
what just
The
by
crazy stuff
his
that
own
men
act.
do
Excuse me.
does not even.
That wasn't
I
Jackass.
can't even. And
That was
that
just
is
Steve-O.
why
He
it
did it.
went
He did it
viral.
on Howard
It
Stern.
was
He
a
did it on
man that
stage
said
with
women's
like
private
random
areas
quote
shouldn't
unquote
stink.
stand-up
He's not a
specials.
woman. He doesn't know. So why is he telling women about their bodies? And you think I'm supposed to listen to some misogynistic man? Please,
Please
crazy.
don't.
I'm not
Feel free
wrong.
not to.
I don't remember the
Again, Tophia, you don't have to keep talking about this. You don't need to keep talking about your stanking ass pussy, all right? Like,
video. It was like years
guys, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it. But that's all she's talking about, basically. She's fighting for the right to not clean
ago.
her private.
So there was this video. So
Great
basically, there
job,
was this
Tophia.
video of this man that went viral, and he said women's private areas shouldn't stink. There was this girl that I follow. She's kind of an activist, not really, but she speaks up about a lot of topic
There's
here.
this
It's
girl
just
I
racism,
follow.
all
She's
that.
kind of an
And
activist, not
she went
really,
viral
but she
because
speaks
her
up on
video said
issues.
the coochie is gonna stink. It is what it is. And she went viral for her video because she was responding to the man that
Tophia, she finally got to the point, you guys. The coochie's gonna stink. It is what it is. Okay. Again,
said that it's not supposed to smell down there. And she said the coochie is gonna
nobody's
stink. It
telling
is what it is.
you, Tophia,
And
nobody's telling
then it
you
went
that you
viral for
can't
that.
do what you want
And
with
she
your
explained because there's a lot of these like
downstairs.
Lala. I like Lala, but she's funny. Lala Maine or whatever. She's funny. She's a
I have
comedian,
no
right?
fucking
But
idea
she
what
was
she's talking
online
about.
trying to sell this pill that you shove up there. You're supposed to shove this pill up there and it's supposed to
That wouldn't
clean.
be a pill, by the way. When it's shoved, and again, I know this because I know medical terms and stuff about medicine, and I can say the word vagina without losing my shit like Tophia. Uh, those are called suppositories. So we're on the same page when you have to put it up your rectum or vaginally. They're called suppositories. That would be a vaginal suppository. So you guys
That does not
see what
work.
happens when
You're
you listen
buying
to
something that
doctors
isn't
and
going to
learn
work.
science.
And that girl explained. There's a
Yeah, it
lot of
probably won't
that.
work.
They're
So
selling you
that's a bunch
stuff
of
that
bullshit.
you're believing is going to work,
That's like
and then you
goop or whatever. Goop. Gwyneth Paltrow's bullshit.
buy
It's
it and you're
like her
wasting your
snake
money.
oil.
If you're taking your
Her
vitamins, I need to get
vagina candle.
multivitamins.
Like,
That's
come
one
on,
thing I need
guys.
to get, and I am going to get my multivitamins. If you're not taking multivitamins, if you're not doing any of that,
So
then
Tophia is
obviously you're going to
not
have
taking
issues
the
down there because
multivitamin.
you're not
She
taking care
literally
of
just
yourself.
did.
You don't use soap.
She's like, I don't. If you take your vitamins, I gotta get multivitamins. But if you take your vitamins, you won't have any issues down there. I mean, I know I don't take my vitamins, but you gotta take your vitamins. Listen to what I say, not what I do, as always.
Down there.
Fuck
If
up.
you're taking your vitamins, if you're doing what you're supposed to do,
Shut the fuck up.
then you won't have any issues. If you're not taking care
Shut
of
the
yourself,
fuck up.
then you're gonna have issues.
You just said you're not
You
taking
don't
your
use soap down there, you're
vitamins.
gonna get an infection.
So what do you
Nobody should
probably
have to
smell
tell
like
you
down
that
there?
because
If you're
soap is
saying
not meant
all
to be
that
used down
matters
there.
is vitamin intake, and you just admitted that you probably haven't taken vitamin. Let's just be real, you guys. When do you think the last time Tophia took a vitamin was? Let's just be so for real right now. I'm gonna bet over a year ago was the last time Tophia took a vitamin. Never heard her talk about them before. Haven't heard her talk about them like recently at all. I've never heard her mention vitamins before, or even like anything besides calories in terms of intake of food and vitamins and minerals. So raise your hand if you think Tophia takes vitamins. I actually take a
Side towel.
multivitamin because I
Soap
know
is
my
for your
diet's dog
body,
shit, so
not
I
for
need
your
to take one.
area. Google it. I'm not arguing with you anymore. Go to Google. Just go to Google.
Okay,
If you don't want to go to Google,
I will.
continue doing what you do. When you get an infection, you'll know. I'm not gonna argue with you anymore. You know what you're supposed to do when you have a period,
How
right?
many yeast
That's why
infections do
they
you guys
have a
think
douche.
Tophia
You know what
has
a
got?
douche is for, right? If you don't use a douche after your period, see that's the thing. Then you try to
She
say,
has
well, you're
no
supposed to
this.
douche
Okay,
for your
even
period,
I.
and you should
Okay, you guys. Even I know that's not. You guys. You know, it doesn't have to just be for after. You guys, what are we doing? Why are we listening to Tophia talk about this topic? Tophia with your fucking OBGYN PhD. Like, what the fuck do you know? Like, that that contains like half the shit you're talking about before, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's all that's in there is saline, as I mentioned earlier, which is totally fine. If you're in a shower, it's half of the saline. It's just the water part, not the salt. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? She's clueless, you guys.
should be using water and cleaning after your
This
period.
chick
If
could
you're not
have like the rarest cancer ever, and there'd be a whole fucking book written about it. She'd still have no fucking clue what's wrong
washing
with
with
her.
water
Like,
after your period, then something's seriously
what?
wrong. Hello, thank you
What?
for the rose. Some of y'all don't even know how to take care of yourself, about your health. It's so weird. You're
You
gonna
live in a fucking homeless shelter. Are
cause
you kidding
yourself to
me?
be. No, they have. I don't know
You
what
didn't
it's
even you don't even have access to plumbing sometimes. Like, what are we talking about, you
called. And they also,
guys?
I think it's Summer's Eve. There's something like Summer's Eve, not for your bum. I'm talking about there's something for your front that you use after your period to clean it out. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
She doesn't even know
I'm
what
not
it's
talking about
called.
something for your bum. I'm
She doesn't know
talking
what it's
about
called,
your private area.
but she
Some
knows
of
that
you
it
guys don't even
exists.
get into the shower after you've taken a crap, and you're literally
What? Do you guys always shower immediately after you take shit? What if you're at work? Can I just leave my Hey, boss, I gotta run home. I gotta take a shower. Why you have to shower? Well, I just took a shit.
Talking about hygiene, some of y'all don't get into the shower after you pooped. Every time you pooped, you're supposed to be getting in the shower.
Only a jobless homeless person would, first of all, even think that that's true. And second of all, only a jobless homeless person who never showers herself would say that. Because there's no. Sophia, you look like you crawl out of the fucking desert every time you start a live stream. You're trying to tell me you take a shower multiple times a day, every single time you take shit?
Because
Okay.
toilet paper is not 100% effective. If you do not have a bidet, then you are not how you are literally putting your trust that you've wiped all
Yeah, who sort of baby wipes, or maybe I'm in a part of the world that actually has something that you use for that, you know. Who would have thought that places exist outside of the United States? The United States just only has 360 million of a population of 7 billion on the planet,
the
closer
fecal
to 8
matter
now,
off of your
I
bum.
think.
That there is no fecal matter still
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Then you
guys, you know, everyone in America, you know, it's just like walking around flexing shit on their ass all day. I forget, it's a South Park episode, right?
literally
That's
are
why everyone's so
trusting you're
mad.
walking around with poop. Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, and then you
I
get to the
do.
robot
You know what I
Japanese
mean?
toilet. Yeah, maybe we
You
have
like
toilets
hello,
or
toilet paper is not
areas like that over
100%
here
effective.
that
That's
help
why a lot of
clean
places have a
you there.
bidet. They don't have toilet paper. They have something that
What do you
sprays
mean
to
a
clean
lot of places? You mean a lot of places not in the United States, right? Because I don't know a lot of places back in the US where I live and work that have them.
there
I just have,
because toilet paper
I,
still leaves residue. A lot of other
what are you
countries,
talking about?
especially in public
There we go.
restrooms,
You finally,
they don't carry well toilet paper for when you pee, but
no.
they usually have for
She
when you
actually
take
has
a
no idea what she's talking about here. Sometimes they have nothing besides that water, and you gotta deal with that shit. No pun intended, but
crap. Well, you can say whatever you want. I do have
you have no
hygiene.
idea what you're
I
talking
never said
about.
I didn't wipe after I peed.
Yes, you
Maybe you
did.
just
There's,
love taking
oh
things
my
out of
God, there's a whole video of that. I just watched it today. Like, I think Heinz put a video with the clip of that in it. It's not out of context at all, you
the
guys.
rest.
She
Well, you
literally
can say
says
whatever
that.
you want. I do have hygiene. I
She
never said
literally
I didn't
walks back. They're like, why would I? Why do? I didn't take a shit.
wipe after I
She
pee.
literally says it.
Maybe you just love taking things out of
She
context, right?
says it. It's not
Someone
out.
asked me
Trust
about
me, this is
something
not
when
out
I
of
got out of
context.
the restroom. Why are you asking someone a question when they get out of the restroom? It's none of your
You
business what someone
answered
does in
it,
the restroom. Literally
though.
asking someone if they wiped is weird.
But you
Why would you
answered it.
immediately go to, oh, did you wipe? Why is that any of your business what I'm
Why
doing in
did
the
you
restroom?
answer?
Isn't it weird you want to know what people do in the restroom? Do you have a fetish
You're so desperate for human contact and attention that you answered someone's question about your private DMs, and now you're complaining that you answered
for people that use the
it.
restroom? Is that your fetish? Is people who use the restrooms? I said, if you're saying, why would I
That's
wipe if I didn't
crazy.
poop? Then
Like, you're the one that answered it and told everyone, and now you're complaining about that someone answered and told everyone. Oh man. I
because I didn't
hear
poop.
you.
I said, why would I wipe if I didn't pee? That's stupid. You want me to wipe
Not what she said at all. Also, what do you mean? So then what did you do in the bath? What? So what did you do? Just sit on the toilet for
and
fun?
waste toilet paper when I didn't pee? That makes no sense.
So what did you do then?
And then you want to sit here and say
Why did so okay, so what did you do in the bathroom?
that's bad hygiene. I didn't even pee, so why do I need to
So
wipe?
what did you do? Why did you go to the what were you doing in the bathroom for that period of time? If you didn't even pee. You're telling me you took a shit and didn't wipe? No, sorry, she took
Why do
one and got
people
right
need
in the
to know
shower, right? That's why she was done less than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you guys, but she shit and showered.
that? That's TMI. I don't need to be sitting
Shut
here
up.
and
You're the
telling
one
the
that told
internet my
people.
bathroom business.
But you
That's weird.
did.
I didn't bring it up.
I
Someone
know it's
asked it.
weird. It's
I
so
didn't even
weird that
bring
you
up
answered.
anything that had to do with the restroom that day
Bizarre.
either.
It's very
I got
bizarre.
up to go use the restroom. I said, excuse me, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I come back. Did you wipe? Why are you asking a question like that?
Yeah, but remember, she just said she didn't pee, so it means she took a shit and
Why
didn't
are you
wipe too.
asking me a question like that?
Actually, that's actually
Well,
what it means, Sophia, if you didn't even pee.
nobody cares, and why are
It
they
means you took a
spamming it?
shit.
That was not my intention, Faith. First of all, you misinterpreting what I said. That is
No.
not what I said.
I know
No, I
that's what
didn't
they're
wipe
saying
because I
too.
didn't poop, girl. That's you saying you didn't wipe because you only peed. Use your brain. Whether I said poop or pee, it should be common knowledge that I wiped either way. Me saying I didn't wipe doesn't mean I didn't completely wipe. Why do you need to know
This is when I call her Donald Trump and say that only she and Trump can do this. Just because I said I didn't wipe doesn't mean I didn't wipe. Like, just because I said exactly what I did doesn't mean I did that thing. Guys, we're gonna play that
because you
back.
only peed. Use your brain. Whether I said poop or pee, it should be common knowledge.
Listen, you guys ready for this? This is a banger. Only Tophia and Donald Trump can say shit like this, okay? Tophia, you are more like Donald Trump than you have any fucking idea. You're both narcissistic hypocrites who can't stand insults to their ego, who have to act smarter and holier than every fucking other person. And in reality, you're the lowest of the low. You're a fucking homeless bum who doesn't wipe after she shits or pisses and who has a stankin' ass pussy, who is shaped and built like a refrigerator, and is very mean to everyone. Like, if you weren't so mean and nasty, I probably wouldn't make I don't make videos about everyone, you guys. Look at my fucking channel. Like, she's such a fucking like negative, nasty person to anyone that interacts with her in her stream. That it's like, fuck you. Like,
knowledge that I
you
wiped
know,
either
like,
way. Me
like
saying I didn't
fuck.
wipe doesn't mean
Damn,
I
this is a
didn't
long video.
completely wipe. Why do
Sorry.
you need to know
Oh,
something if you
sorry.
only peed?
That was
Use
the
your brain.
important
Whether
line
I
that I
said
was
poop
talking
or
over.
pee, it
Right
should
here.
be common
Ready?
knowledge that I wiped either way. Me
Ready?
saying
Here
I
we go.
didn't wipe doesn't mean I didn't completely wipe. Why
Me saying I didn't wipe doesn't mean I didn't
do you need
completely
to know
wipe.
someone's restroom? Personal
Okay?
business
Just
is
because I said I
weird.
didn't do
You
that doesn't
standing there
mean I
watching
didn't do
someone
that.
pee. Do you got a fetish?
Just because I
Because I
just
think
told you I didn't pee doesn't mean I took a shit. Okay? I could have went to the bathroom just to sit on the toilet. I like to sit there. It's where I do my reading. Okay? Like,
there's
Jesus. You
videos
act
for
like
you to
no
go
one just
watch. If
goes to the. You guys act like nobody goes to the bathroom just to not take a shit or a piss and then not wipe and not wash their
you're
hands.
interested in
God.
that. Some
Like,
of you guys are
don't you guys just get up, go to the bathroom, and leave it with doing nothing? Literally nothing. Not shitting, not pissing, not even washing your hands. You just go into the bathroom and come back out. Hey, I remember the last time I did that was back to middle school again. It's all
weird. Why
Sophia.
do we even
Back to
need to
middle
have an
school
argument
behavior.
about that? It should be common
God,
knowledge.
why is
When
this
people
take?
go
Why
to
is
the
it? Why is
restroom,
my
they
video
wipe. So
so
why is
long?
someone asking me a question
This
if
is
I wiped?
wild.
Is that not common
I can't believe
knowledge?
she's still
How would
talking
you know?
about
Did
this.
you
It's
stand there
not
and watch me
common.
use the
No,
restroom? Did you
Sophia, it's
stand
not
there to
common
see if I
knowledge.
wiped?
You answered the question. It's not like we divined it from tarot cards or something. Someone asked and you answered it, you fucking idiot.
You must have been in the
Maybe if you
restroom
had just ignored the comment, you
with me
wouldn't
then because you don't know.
like.
Why are we even
I ain't
having
even
this
stuttering on my
discussion?
words now.
What I said
Jesus.
online was not because I said I didn't wipe anything. Use your common sense. I didn't
She
tell you
literally said I
anything.
didn't
I didn't
wipe.
say I
Why
didn't
would
wipe
I wipe it?
completely.
She literally
Where did
says
I
that.
say I didn't wipe completely? Because
She
the
says that
statement
exactly.
in there was I didn't wipe doesn't mean completely. Words mean things. Why do you care? You was not
She's
standing
so
in the
funny.
restroom with me. Just like I don't want to be in the restroom with you. I don't care what you do in the restroom. That's none of my business. I don't have to say anything.
But you
It's
did.
common knowledge. If I didn't use any certain type of restroom, if I just went to the restroom to wash my hands, you're gonna assume I didn't wipe.
But you didn't. You said you didn't wash your hands either as well. You're very specific about both of these things.
Maybe I just went to the restroom to wash my hands.
But you didn't. You just told us that you didn't. You told us it was for another reason.
Maybe I just went to the restroom to rinse out my mouth because there was food stuck in it.
You didn't do that.
You don't have to
You're saying maybe I did this, maybe I did that. That means you didn't do it.
go to the restroom just to use it. Why am I gonna wipe if I didn't even sit on the toilet at all? What
That's
if I
that was my point. But instead of just keeping your mouth shut, you're saying something like that. You answered the
just
question.
why is it any of your business what I did in the restroom? It's none of your business. It was none of anyone's business to begin with, to be asking weird random questions. Why are we even having a conversation like this? That's not what I'm talking about, though. You
Okay.
literally saying that in the sentences mean that I didn't wipe completely. Use your brain. Why do you care if
You're
someone wiped or not? You're like, why is
because
that any of
it's
your business?
because we're talking. That's a oh my god! Whoever made this donation out of applause. That's amazing. Fuck my pussy. Uh, because you're ranting and raving at others for having bad hygiene, and they're pointing out that you're a hypocrite because you have like the grossest hygiene ever. That's why it's everyone else's business because you're making it everyone else's business.
We're sitting here having an argument about whether
Uh,
I wiped or not. It's just weird to me. You're just
Well,
sitting
it's
here
because
literally
you
having
just spent 20 minutes lecturing other people on their hygiene when there's literal video evidence of you being really, really, really disgusting and unhygienic. Did I explain that simply
a
enough?
conversation. You're talking about things you don't know nothing about.
Like,
You
did I
tell
explain
someone
that
they have poor
slowly enough
hygiene
for
when you're
everyone?
telling people to cause themselves to get infections, and you're telling girls to use soap down there when they're not supposed to, and you're the one that's literally causing people
I'm
to get
positive she's
infections.
wrong about
You're saying,
this.
hey, use soap down there, get an
Again, I'm not a
infection.
woman.
You're not a doctor. You shouldn't be telling people to do anything. You're
I'm
not a
not,
doctor.
but I'm
Like I
positive that
said,
you're
you
wrong.
don't use soap down there.
I
I'm not a doctor. I said, if you don't believe me, you can Google it. I'm not telling you to take what I say
am
for
positive that
facts.
German
If you
means
don't believe
nothing
something
good.
I'm saying, then Google it. Because I'm not telling you believe me. You're sitting
Okay,
here
let's
talking
see.
about hygiene.
Tophia, I will Google it. I'll probably use the clinical term. We'll just ask ChatGPT this question. Actually, I don't know if I can use ChatGPT here. Might have to be in Firefox. Yeah, I don't know why it does. It's so fucking annoying. Here, you guys won't be able to see it, but I'll open up a ChatGPT. This is what I'm gonna type into it, okay? As a woman, should you watch films? That's all I'm gonna type into ChatGPT, you guys. Just gonna wait for the answer. Just gonna see what it tells me. I'm actually logged in. If you use soap, choose a mild, unscented soap and use it only on the outside. Excuse me, rinse it off thoroughly. Do it once a day, right, front to back. Change pads when needed. A mild natural scent is normal. However, if there's a strong, I swear to God, it describes it this way, fishy odor, unusual discharge, itching, burning, pain, or sores, it's a good idea to see a doctor. So, in short, wash the outside, like everyone's telling her, not the inside. That's literally the summary at the end of ChatGPT. So, in short, wash the. It literally says wash the vulva outside. Do not wash the inside. End of ChatGPT's answer. So, as
And then telling
predicted,
somebody to use soap down there. Because
as
some
predicted, she was
man
wrong.
is telling you about your body that doesn't know
Yeah,
about your body.
who would think that
He
you would
shouldn't even
want to use
be
soap on
telling
the
women
outside
anything.
of
He's
your
not even
body
a
anyway?
doctor.
You know?
And you listen to some man that is old men who are always going to find
Why would you want to
reasons
get rid of
to
bacteria
talk down on women.
off your
We
body?
got a whole plethora of other issues, and you're worried about whether or not I wipe in the restroom. That to me is weird.
No, they're just trolling you, and you're like crashing out over.
You're probably the type of friend that stands there and watches your friend use the restroom. You lurk. That's
This
so
is
weird.
so funny.
We got way worse things going on, and you're worried about whether someone wipes in the restroom. You got some
Yeah, we
issues.
do, and you're still ranting.
The same Dr.
You've
Phil
been
that works
talking
with
about it
ICE,
for.
Dr. Phil works with ICE, right?
Been
Dr.
talking
Phil is
about
a
it
Trump
for.
supporter. I didn't vote for
I
Trump.
me
No, I
too.
didn't. It depends on where
You've
you're
been talking
looking.
about this for
Is the
8 minutes.
AI generated definition or AI whatever? Are you going to listen
What?
to AI? That's what always comes up is the AI version of something. No, you can, right? Let's be honest. It's going to tell you that because a lot of people make soaps that are safe for down there, but is it really safe? I can make organic soaps and tell you that it's organic, but then I could have an ingredient in there
Dude, the soaps that we were talking about, those ones with chemicals in them, yet they actually have to have
that
those
harms you.
chemicals.
Why are you putting your trust into someone when you
I'm talking about
know how people
organic food
are?
that doesn't even have to go through the
People will sell
FDA's
you
approval
anything and you'll buy
process.
it and it could harm your body.
I'm talking
People
about
are
like
still
soap
buying makeup
that
from
like is
Shein
made
and makeup
by a
from Temu
company
and
like
telling you that
Procter
you
and
could get makeup
Gamble.
for
You
cheap.
fucking
You
idiot.
wouldn't put that stuff on your face, but you do,
You
and
know,
it's
and then they
got
sell it to
chemicals.
like a gajillion different
Thank you for the
companies
headphones.
and
It's
make up
got
like fucking
chemicals that are
scents and shit
dangerous
on it.
and you still put that on your eye. What are we
Fucking
doing?
idiot.
I promote Temu because I got paid, but I'm talking about makeup. And yes, I did buy some lip pencils. But to be honest, there's some stuff I wouldn't get from Temu. I'm not talking about, oh, don't promote Temu. What I'm saying is that
What are
it's
we?
not that, it's the makeup that has dangerous chemicals in it, but you're putting it on your eye. I didn't buy She Glam. I've never had She Glam.
Because when you buy dangerous chemicals from Temu, you're only putting it on your eye. When you buy soap, dangerous chemical soap from Temu, you're putting it on your whole body. Yeah, how much better is it that it's sitting really close to your fragile, exposed eye, which can cause blindness like very
I
rapidly?
don't even have She Glam products. All my products are from Walmart. The only thing I bought makeup where I bought my makeup from was Amazon. And I was given that makeup palette. That 99
Shut
makeup
up.
palette, the 99 eyeshadow makeup palette.
Just shut up.
Someone bought that for my birthday. I didn't buy that.
Okay, sure.
I bought the one of the makeup
Yeah,
palettes, the black one. That's the one I bought.
I'm sure that's what
And I
someone
bought this
bought you
big makeup
for your
palette
birthday.
that was from Walmart. I
Sure.
so my makeup came. Oh, and then I got makeup from the TikTok shop.
Oh, she
That
got more
box of
makeup
makeup.
here.
It was, fast food's not healthy either, but I'm
Well,
not
Hershey's
complaining about
finished
that.
their
Oh, you're complaining
earlier
about this, but you're doing
conversation.
this. It's not complaining. When you're complaining, and then you're doing
What?
things and telling me, oh, you don't do this, but you're
So
not.
you're the
Your hygiene
definition
isn't
of a
good,
complainer.
and you're trying to tell someone about their hygiene when your hygiene isn't great.
Your
I don't walk
hygiene is
around
horrible, dude.
smelling.
I don't believe you. I believe you probably did at the shelter in particular. I doubt anyone
You can
wants to be
think
near
whatever
you.
you want to think. I don't
I
care.
can. I've been around people there, okay? And I've been one of the ones that smells, all right? Like I
You just believe everything because you don't like me, and that's okay.
no, that's
Delicious.
not
I'm
why
not
we
going to
believe it
debate
because we
nothing.
film it and show it to everyone. We literally film it
I'll
and show it to
decide when I
everyone.
want to let people up, if I ever let
I'm
people up,
sorry,
which I
this
don't.
is a way longer
You're not gonna sit here and tell me what
debate.
I'm gonna do. You
This
don't
is like a
control my
2 hour
life.
debate.
You're not gonna demand anything. I'm not just scared of something. Call it what it is. It's not a debate. Call it something else. You're not gonna debate. It's not gonna be a debate. A debate is debating. I'll debate you on politics if it's gonna be about politics.
Tophia, please don't debate anyone about anything ever because whatever side you're arguing for will be wrong. Like, even if it's right.
Which I don't do politic
You could
debates
be fucking talking about the moon landing, and if you told me it was real and debated for it happening, I'd be arguing that it didn't. Like,
because live streams get taken
you
down.
could tell me
If
that
you
the
want to
Earth is fucking round, and if you were on the side of it being round, I'd be debating you that it was fucking flat.
debate
Like,
people
get the
on
fuck out of
politics, you
here.
could go somewhere else and debate people. If it's strictly about politics, then fine.
If it's
But I don't
true,
even do that.
okay,
So no,
if it's strictly about politics, fine, but she doesn't even do that, so no.
because you're not gonna do politics. You're gonna come up here and you're gonna talk about something from 8 years ago. I'm not stupid. You ain't
From
gonna lie
eight
to me.
years ago,
Don't forget to subscribe
you
for
weren't even
more.
streaming. You guys, she wasn't even on live 8 years ago, was she? I don't think she was even streaming that long ago, so it's not even like you guys. The video is very odd. I guarantee you. I guarantee I searched this and the video pops right up. I guarantee it. You guys ready? You guys ready? I promise you, it's not gonna be the recent one either. Let's see.
I didn't wipe because I didn't poop. People are too nosy. That freak is
Someone made an AI.
terrible! What the hell is wrong with them? This is so messed up!
She said that shit, you guys. I wish I could find it. She 1,000,000% said it. Like, not even, like, it wasn't even a debate. Like, she said it, you guys. I don't know which one. Here we go! Oh no, this one's this video. Damn. Anyway, she said it. We've all seen the video. Like, we've all seen you say it. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I'm ending it here. It's almost like double the length, but, man, this really is just misinformation. That is what this is. I think I'm gonna call it like Tophia, Dr. Tophia misinformed the public or something like that. I don't know. Like, I gotta think of something. Oh, wow, how wild. She can't even say the word like a doctor or like an adult, you know? She had to say, she had to say like all euphemisms, like, you're down there, if you're not washing, you're down there. Your coochie, like she could, like, what a child. What an absolute child. So, anyway, yeah. Sophia, you're still an asshole. So it turns out you don't wipe it. I'm sorry. That's gross. Oh man, what a character! Like I said, she lightning in a bottle. She's like a in perpetual motion machine for content almost. Like. And she does it all on her own, which is the craziest part. She does it all on her own. She's just the craziest part. It's not like she's Christian or like people hunt them down and stalk them in public and stuff. She sits down every day and points that camera at herself and just blasts out her most foul, unopinionated takes ever. So it's amazing. What a time we live in. I feel like Jack Aubrey and Master Commander. Like what a strange time we live in. So yeah. Yes. This is really fun. Yeah, you're disgusting.